Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. What you see here is the first day of the new VIPERS season. So it's Tuesday, and that asks the question, what's new Tuesday? The answer is, well, the VIPERS season. Also, as you can see, I have been congratulated. Congratulations! You have a new Tier 7 American M42 Duster light tank autoloader. And also, you have a Cold War M163 VADS or VADS. I don't exactly know what that's for, but it is a chain gun light tank with medium speed. So not like super awesome, but it's pretty good. So we're going to get to those. I'll have separate videos for those tanks later, but this is the season video, so we're going to go check out the season and see what's going on there. Okay, season pass, same basic stuff. Ultimate season pass. Really? 3, 2, 1. Ultimate season pass, 6,000 gold. You get a tier 8 tank and a monkey commander. Okay, what have you. Regular season pass, you get the regular tanks, and it costs 2,000 gold. That's basic stuff. Whoops. You can buy gold if you like. No, I'm not buying any. They don't have anything worth buying gold for. The offers, this is the regular stuff. And I'm going to open my free chest right now. Live and on camera. And I got, 1 day of premium. Those are always nice. Whoops, go back to the store, go to War Chest. Now here's the thingy. War Chest, this is where we're going to have to come back to it, but this is one of the biggest and most important things that I have to explain to you. Anniversary, these are the tanks that I got, but if you didn't complete whatever we completed from the different seasons, I want to say you had to complete like every season except maybe one during the last 12 months. If you don't have the VADS or the Duster, you could buy them. I wouldn't really necessarily buy the Duster myself. The VADS is okay. The Duster is okay also, but if you had to buy it, I'm like, well, the VADS is not 12,000 gold. If you buy that for 12,000 gold, I think you got a screw loose. That's me personally. There's way better tanks you could buy than the VADS. I'll tell you that. Cold War tanks, K-Tank, Magok 5, M3A1 Bradley, good, but that's not cheap enough for me. I traded one of my tanks in to get it, and it was fantastic. But that's just me. World War II trash, I mean tanks. Prototipo, tier 8 garbage. Look, T-3488, a very, very good tank. Tier 6, quite useful. So that's an exception. That's a useful tank. T50-2, not interested. Emil, that's a really good tank. And when you see a master play this tank, you'll understand how good it is. It ain't great for me, but you know, I got the demonstration by Brownie, and it was a work of art. He used it and whipped a tier 10 German tank in it. It was awesome. So, a bunch of garbage, some garbage camos, and some garbage emblems. I don't buy emblems. If you do, that's your problem. Oh, LNY is Lunar New Year. Okay. Thought I'd throw that out there. All right, now we've gone through all this crud. Let's go look at the War Chest. This is actually the most What's New Tuesday of the entire thing. So let's go check here. Oops. There we go. Let's read this. The VIPERS chests are an amalgamation. There is no private, sergeant, or general. There's VIPER chest. That's it. All right. So I'm going to give you the info on this and you can figure out for yourself if it's worth it to you. The odds are it's not worth it to you. And when I explain it to you, you'll understand why. But, so anyway, the latest season, blah, blah, blah. You have anti-duplicate protection, which is actually horrible. Why is it horrible, you ask? What a good-looking question. The reason is, if you got a duplicate tank, you'd get gold for it. Unfortunately, they've changed it now, and you only get half the gold that you would normally get, which would have been the full sale price. So if you got a duplicate tank that was a 10,000 gold tank, you'd get 10,000 gold refund to use on some other tank. But now, since wargaming are actual criminals and they're not even really hiding it, if you're paying attention, if you have a lukewarm body temperature, you can see, hey, wait a second, you're only going to give me half? Why the hell would I buy this garbage? Oh, it gets worse, and I'm going to show you it gets worse. Don't take my word for it. I only tell the truth, but I'm more than willing and eager to prove what I'm telling you is true. So, the point is, we'll show you the list of the payout tanks, and that's the killer. You get half the value. So now if you've got the refund tank of 10,000 gold, it's 5,000 gold to you. What? Oh, dude, it's so criminal. I can't in good conscience tell anyone to buy one. I'm not buying any because they're stupid. And I'll show you why they're stupid. War chests. Let's roll. Let's roll to VIPERS war chests. You know, looks fine. Has a classic Chinese heritage design to it. No problem there. And let's scroll on down. And what it boils down to, here's the rip-off rate. I mean the drop rate, sorry. Okay. Additional chest, one, basically 1 out of 30. We'll just call it 1 out of 30. You'll get an extra chest, which could be 1, 2, or 3 chests. Not bad if you get it. Commander, decent. Free experience, who cares? It's not that big of a deal, really. Additional gold. You get 50 gold guaranteed. It says so right here in each chest. Yay? Okay, we'll do the math on that. Half of the time, we're just going to call 47.5%. What kind of a criminal does that? Just make it half the time, dipshit. Okay, let's just be honest. These guys are criminals. I'm just telling you why they're criminals, and you're going to go, eventually you're going to go, I didn't want to believe him, but he's right. Because that's what I would say. That's my standard. My standard is I don't want to believe this negativity, but when you're right, you're right. Silver, 12%, really? Okay, it's 1 out of 8. 1 out of 8 is 12.5%, but 12%, 12.07. Who comes up with this? I'm sorry, dude. Anyway, vehicle XP, total trash. 21, well, forget about that. Here's the big boy. Premium tank. This is where the criminality, you're like, man, that 50 gold guaranteed, and half the time you'll get more, like 100, 200, 300. It does go up to like 1250. So don't be fooled by the shiny temptation of 1250 gold in one chest. Look at this, 50 gold, and in half the time, a hair less than half, but we're going to call it half. Half the time you're going to get 50 gold or more. Woohoo! Okay, they're criminals. All right, this makes you suspicious, and this I'm going to seal the deal right here. Premium tank plus vehicle slot. Oh boy, let's go look and see what kind of trash. Yeah, because they got trash. They're giving you trash tanks. Here's the trash list. Now, the reason it's trash is none of these are super valuable or super interesting. I don't have most of them. I've been playing this game. I just got my 11-year emblem. And so by doing operations over 11 years, I have a lot of these tanks. I don't have most of them. If I don't have most of them, the only way you'd have most of them is if you're also 11 years and picked up some of these because you liked them, what have you. So this is me. Your situation is 99.9% going to be worse than what I'm going to tell you for myself. Rudy, yeah, I have that Rudy. T40 Skoda, I might have it as a free pickup. I didn't get it. I didn't select it. T2E3, I don't think so. Definitely don't have the Japanese STA2. Pilot 25, maybe. T44 100, that's a Ragnarok. I don't have that. Kampfpanzer 07, I do not have that. Terrapin, I might have. That's the same as the Tortoise. I have the Tortoise for sure. I may or may not have the Terrapin. Canon de Assault, I do have that one. Shashka, I have that. Orthrus, I think I have it. Post-war tank. Oh yeah, I have the NM116. I got it. 63 HG. That's the boat tank. I don't have this. This is Chieftain CTR sniper tank with no turret. I don't have that either. Type 59. I don't have that. 1, 2, 3 for sure. I'm looking at 3 for sure. 4, 5. There's 5 out of 15 for sure that I don't have. Could be 7 or 8 out of 15 that I don't have. But we're going to say that the ones that I think I might have, let's just say I have them, okay? Which would make it 10. So due to the anti-duplication rule, and let me show you, this is hilarious. Let's go look at this Rudy. This is just a standard. Remember, if you got the Rudy and you had all of those tanks actually and got this one as a refund tank, you'd get 3,500. Oh, I'm sorry. You'd get half of that. You'd get 1,775. What? Yeah. If you buy that, you're an idiot. No offense. All right. Okay. So you've seen the low end Rudy. Now the Cold War tanks, those are like 12,000. I want to say the lowest one is the NM116 is 9,000. But the other ones, the top one is like 12,500. So yeah, if you got that and had that tank and got lucky and got a duplicate of it, then you'd get half of 12,500, which was 6,250. Pretty good. I mean, but it should have been 12,500. This is the deal. They're reaming you because you're going to have to. I myself, since I might have 10 of those, let's just say I had those 10, I'd have to get 5 tanks to complete the set. And on the 6th box that had a tank, then I would get a refund. Probably the lowest end Rudy, because these guys are criminals. That's just the way they are. All right. You have to assume you're going to get the worst possible within reason. And that would be the Rudy tank. That's why I showed you that 3550, 1775, you idiot. Okay, so that's the worst case scenario if I got lucky. Well, how many would you have to buy to get 6? Well, it was 3 point something percent to get a tank out of the chest. So that's 3 out of 100. To get 6, I'd have to buy 200-ish. Could be less, could be 200, could be more. How much does it cost for 50 of those things? 50 of those is $75. So 100 is $150. 100 chests. The prizes you get in those chests aren't that great to begin with, all right? The premium tanks I thought were mostly mediocre. I'm not interested in those tanks, and you probably aren't either. You might be interested. Let's just say you're interested in all of them. Yeah. So for me, if I had 10 of those to get the other 5, to get the 6th one, to buy 200, it's 150 for 100, so it's $300 for 200 boxes, which would give you, in my case, the 5 tanks I don't have, potentially 5, and then the 6th one would be the first one, and I'm going to get $1,775. Let's go on the opposite end. Say I get the most expensive refund of $6,250. What kind of a moron would spend $300 to get $6,250 gold plus whatever gold you got, plus whatever other garbage you you'd have to be a moron. Okay? Or I'm speaking hyperbolic. That's it. That's the word. Hyperbolic. It's hyperbole. I'm a math guy, okay? I can't be fooled by math and statistics. I just can't be fooled. People can be fooled, and they're fooled all the time because the schools are horrible, all right? They don't teach you how to do this. You get a handful of kids every year from each school that understand what's going on like I did when I graduated. But they are by far the refined, tiny, tiny percentage. So I look at this and I see scam. The scam alert's going off in my brain. That's why I'm telling you, these guys are criminals. It's absolutely rigged against you. Again, don't take my word for it. Do whatever you want. Epic rewards. Who cares about their epic rewards? I don't. The whole point is, what's new Tuesday? The season. What's good? Well, it isn't the chests. Now, let me show you one more thing. Challenges. Lunar New Year decorations. Who cares? Seize the day. Complete Seize the Day 3 times, and you're going to get this dude. So, operation details. Complete Seize the Day, which is 2,000 base experience. Easy to do. No problem. This is your new, quote unquote, new long haul. So 3 days you complete that basic stuff. Bam, you get 1 free chest. Good luck. You have 3% chance of getting a tank out of it. Now, the thing is we don't know is, can you do this twice in a week, which would be 6 days? You can't do it more than twice, theoretically. I don't know. On the 4th day, I guess we'll know, because it'll either be available to do again for the 2nd chest, or it won't be. They had a live stream where they talked about long hauls, blah, 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 and you're going to have variable opportunities. Some weeks, the guy said, some weeks you could earn 1 chest, potentially, or some weeks you might be able to earn 3 or 4. So, I don't know about that. They're technically true statements that they make that I've seen in the past, but they're not true in the way that, oh boy, it's awesome. It's always some kind of scam alert. So you can't trust them further than you can throw them. And I can't throw them that far, but I can throw them. That much I can tell you. Karate. So that's the dealio. You can get chest 1 or 2 this week for free. Who knows? So we'll see what happens there. But don't hold your breath. All right. I hope this helps you out. This gives you the information you need to know to avoid their scam. Don't spend any money on these crooks. They hate your guts. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. And as always, like and subscribe.